once being known as the black sheep of the 3D Mario series, Super Mario Sunshine has been held in much higher regards in recent years as being a true classic of the GameCube era. This has been Average Trey. Peace.
Damn, man. So yeah, take a second, man. Take a second and let it all sink in here. You just got schooled on what? You just got schooled on freaking 15 years of Mario Sunshine speedrunning. Does it not feel like you watched like a whole season of Dragon Ball Z, watching the rise of the greats, the underdog came through, the downfall whenever there was dependent on the RNG strat for the bullets and whatnot. Do you not feel like the craziness of what's happened here? It's amazing. First of all, let's take a second though. You got to give some claps to those who deserve it. Sorry, I don't have my I got people think here. Thank you. First off, I want to definitely give a big take a second here. Give a big thank you to Average Trey, who generously said, "Yeah, show the video." I didn't know if it was going to be like frowned upon or considered exploitative or whatever. I was like, no, like, look, I got this sick speedrun hungry audience right now. I feel like if I show them, the like what I see, what other speedrunners see, like rather than see through your eyes, your pleb eyes, your uneducated selves, and seeing like, yeah, they're cheating because it's glitches and typical YouTube comment misconceptions, and like, no, let's educate them. Let's show them what we see, the art, the triumph, the culture, like when a new skip is found, when the RNG is outsmarted, when it's a combination of a team of a community. You have the glitch hunters, the theorists, the tassers, the world record grinders, the competition that gets incentives and such, like all of that, dude. It's so good. Oh, it's so, you cannot tell me you're not woke here. Now you're wondering, now you're hungry. You're like, dude, is there more? Where are the other? Can I learn more about world record progression videos? Thankfully you can. Summoning Salt has a lot of great stuff, and just all there, Trey gave a big shout out to Summoning Salt. I too agree to do that. But before I get to anything else here, please take a second, if you haven't already, contribute to this video. Go over there and give it a like. Also, I'm totally subbed. I don't know why I decided to sub. That's a lie. I subbed the other day. Anyways, YouTube's stupid. But yeah, sub to Average Trey. Sub to his video. Give his video a like. Do that. I encourage you to. That would be the minimal I can ask of your appreciation. And once again, give a big thank you to Average Trey. Tag him in chat. Give him some clappers. Shut the fuck up. I totally did that earlier. If you want to hear twitch.tv/AverageTrey, follow him. And if you have questions about the video or whatever, dude, go to his stream. Ask him. I encourage you to do that. But if you want more, dude, I'm so flattered because this grand event here right now, more of y'all came. That's so awesome. Such a spontaneous idea I had, and it became a big, awesome thing. Dude, give a big shout out here, please. You have, if you enjoy what you saw and you want to see more, the saga's not over yet. Bouncy Boy, another great Sunshine speedrunner, turned Odyssey speedrunner, turned Twitch streamer, doing Hat in Time, doing everything else. Follow him too. Bouncy with an E. Bouncy Boy. Follow him. He's in chat. Tag him. Give him a hey guys. Let him know what's up. Not only that, your local god, Samurai Man, also here. Well, was here, I'm not sure. Samurai with a 1 man. Follow him too. He's here as well. Like give him some love as well here. Kenny Cole is also. Oh, he was here too. Oh shit. Okay. Dude, okay, so I don't know. Well, they have mod now. Mods, let everyone know who's here. Apparently all the SMS gods came to this thing right here. So yeah, follow all them. It's so awesome. It's so awesome. So real quickly before I get back here, before I get back to damn, I took some of my Odyssey turned off here. Before I get back to Mario Odyssey, I want to take a second here and just give, I guess, what would be my retrospect on this here, because it wasn't like I wanted to show you this because it was random and cool here. I wanted to show you. I'm gonna go ahead and just crop this out now, and that way you can see this here. The reason why I felt it was really awesome to show you the world record history of Sunshine is that not just that it's a great speed game with an awesome story of like, can it be done? Can the game go from being a 3-hour, approaching 3-hour game in 2003 to a sub 2-hour game, to a sub 90-minute game, to a sub 80-minute game, and can it get pushed further to a sub 75-minute? Can you cut that? Can you cut the 115 to get a 114? Could it be done? And it's insane to see what's gotten to now, right? But what's great about seeing that now is that when you all ask me, can Odyssey do it? Can Odyssey go from a 108.48 or a 108? I don't know what is it now at 108.06? Can it go from the low 108? Can it get to the sub 1 hour? Is that possible? And the answer is always, it's always a giant maybe in time. What's beautiful right now about Odyssey here is you saw the video there and you got 15 years of history thrown at your face at once with like seeing the struggles, seeing the obstacles overcome, etc. And then, just nailing everything. The dark period being that, oh my god, any percent sucks now because it's RNG hell. You get to the theme park and then you got to deal with fucking RNG bullshit and hope you get a good bullet cycle to make shit happen, right? And then eventually the innovations come and it's able to become consistent or a new setup altogether here. Well, that happens, but what we have right now in Odyssey is like the game is young. So this 15 years of history is happening live before you. Every speedrun stream you go watch of Mario Odyssey. Not saying it's a game you should favor over other speed games here, but just in particular here that, Jeffrey, thank you so much, man. Every speed game you see, or at least Odyssey you're seeing right now, is like a very, very virally popular speed game. As you can tell, the amount of any percent runners going on right now. You see all that going on here, and it's like you're witnessing history right now. You, the viewing audience, give incentive, I would feel, to a lot of runners who feel appreciated and loved when they're running their speed game of passion, whether it be Odyssey or whatever else. And you're the ones helping write that history. And that's amazing. So right here, right now, you are all witness to, yes, you in chat, yes, you are currently part of the history of what is to come. You have all witnessed to date here since October 27th. You've been seeing the run go from being what I forget here now what it started at sub 90 minutes and it dropped down to sub 120, then it dropped down to sub 115, then it dropped and cracked the 110, and now it's the 109, the 108. Dude, it just keeps on going down right now. And like, I've said on record here, I don't think right now, then I'm going to play you my shit later on here because you should never speak in absolutes with speedrunning, but as of right now, I don't see anything beyond a high 105 possible with current movement, unless a new skip gets discovered. But who knows? I might eat my shit or eat a face full of shit one day because now mind you, again, that's if nothing new gets found. Right now, I feel like you're behaving as if you compare where Odyssey is right now compared to Mario Sunshine. Mario Sunshine, there was a point where you had to do all the shines in order. There was no cheesing. There was no early Yoshi. There was no early theme park with the early Yoshi skip, there, etc. You had all these tools that were there, but they weren't consistent. The setups were kind of like really unforgiving and not worth if you didn't get it on first try. If you could get it on first try, etc. Right? And comparatively here, Odyssey right now, we behave. The game intentionally is non-linear, so you can get any moons you want once you're in your sandbox of any particular world, and the route's kind of getting streamlined now to like where there's minimal fuss over the variance of where to go and what to do as far as like Sand Kingdom goes, or any other of the less linear, more debated routes for any of the worlds in Odyssey. But as of right now, though, we all behave. We're all still playing in the intended sandbox developers made. We're not skipping entire kingdoms. We're not cheesing our way to Bowser earlier than we need to. The goal of 80% is not to get 124 moons. It's to get to the end credits. The end credits are required or triggered by beating Bowser. So your goal is to access Bowser to get the game-ending credits. But as of right now, that requires 124 moons. So the whole thing here is right now, if any percent is that you need 124 moons. But is there any way to cheese that further and skip a world? Is there any way, under any condition, to possibly trick the game thinking you already beat Bowser and then activate, I don't know, the freaking Mastery? What's going on, man? Thank you for that. Watching a lot of history, and it was fascinating seeing. Yeah, no, that's awesome, right? It's awesome. Is it possible, hypothetically here, to trick the game into thinking that Bowser's already beat or whatever, and that you can activate the painting in Sand Kingdom and then immediately warp out to Metro Kingdom and then somehow get some kind of crazy obscure movement glitch with a first frame, I don't know, whatever the fuck, and then do some kind of crazy horizontal launch out of the island in the sky at a Metro, and then get to mainland Metro, and then from there, effectively skip 3 kingdoms, and then immediately the run would be sub 1 hour, if not sub 50 minutes. We don't know. That's the beautiful thing right now is we don't know. We don't know right now. You know what I mean? So that's the really, really exciting thing. So I think that's let that video sit as a reflection of what could come with Odyssey, but that the sky's the limit. We don't even know. Again, all it takes is a bunch of useless glitches that don't have a great purpose or can't be abused legitimately, and then give it time for the puzzle pieces to assemble together and for the fog to shroud out, and ultimately you might see the birth of a great new thing here. So, very exciting stuff. Thank you to Average Trade. Your video is amazing. Your editing is sick. It must took you like a month to edit. I don't even know how long you worked on that, but holy shit, dude. That is beautiful. Honestly, I look at that and I'm like, damn, I wish I made a fucking world record progression video Yoshi's Island, because that'd be sick to do. But dude, you're a beast, and I personally give you that, dude. Great shit. Thank you for letting me show that. Everyone, I hope you guys give that more watches. That way it continues to get a second resurgence in viewership, and that the more people who see those videos, the more educated the consumers and the public of speedrunning will be. And the more you see that, and the more you see even the underdog thing here of Nintendo, am I saying his name right? Of like, the underdog who became dominant later into the years. Hopefully that gives you an inspiration to think, okay, because I know there's a lot of people in chat who are like, yeah, I like speedrunning, but I don't know, it ain't for me. Too intimidating, I'm bad, I'm insecure, a million excuses, right? But hopefully you see more of this. It's like, okay, well, that person can get it. Just do it, try hard. Exactly, right? Yeah. So hopefully I think that if more people get into speedrunning, it becomes a better place, a better ecosystem and whatnot. Because really, the untold story here is that if the record gets so good that there's no competition, then there's a hypothetical, I would think here, that runs can die, where the run is so good and then just like, what's the point, because it's already, perfection's been achieved. You can get your own personal potential out there, but like, damn, man, this guy's really fucking good. I don't know, dude. I don't know. That could happen. I feel like once people stop running a game, then there's less theory crafting, then there's less. Again, a great example here is the new eyes that help with the was it Gelato Beach? Is that what it was called? Forgive me, I'm really, really not savvy on Sunshine's intimate stuff. I say intimate, it's the freaking name of the goddamn level. But whatever skip it was involved, the melon with the blade and whatnot, whatever level that is, I'm sure you all know at this point. Having the new pair of eyes to help problem solve makes a great thing. That's all it takes. Is like a new runner who's not like in the saturated perspective of looking at the problem from one angle, but rather the other angle. Like, oh, well, this is what I see from as a Spyro speedrunner, as a whatever thing. And then that, You get a whole boom. Now, that one spiral runner, 10 minutes off the run. Like that. Insane. So that's really, really awesome right there, dude. So yeah, I encourage you, become a person or hop in. Keep watching speedruns. Keep being a fan. Keep spreading the gospel. The more of y'all who are here right now, who watch that, who watch me, who watch Bouncy Boy, who just watch and understand and love the culture of speedrunning, you're gonna see, I would think, long term, less of those misinformed, toxic YouTube comments about like, yeah, this guy does glitches and that's bullshit, bro. That's cheating. Because that person, you shouldn't be mad at them. I mean, sure, it's an incorrect opinion. It's incorrect opinion. Law opinions are fact. Sure, the YouTube comments that are misinformed about, well, glitches are cheating or whatever. What they don't understand is that they're seeing the culture, 10, 15, sometimes in 64 era games, 20 years later, and not realizing that once upon a time, Ocarina of Time was glitchless. Once upon a time, the task beat the game in 3 hours. Once upon a time, these glitches were not just like, oh, I'm going to break the game for fun. No, they were tirelessly researched and discovered and achieved step by step. And for if you told an Ocarina of Time runner in 2007, if you told ZFG in 07 that OOT would be a sub 18 minute any percent run now, where like you use Child Link to get out of Ganon's castle, and you use freaking RNG of the falling rocks to super slide backwards into I don't know, fucking Zelda's crotch or whatever.
Talk that shit, Trihex.
Dole and Nico, I think it's 7 months. You know what I mean? Like I might be getting it wrong here too. Forgive me. I haven't caught up on OT in a while, so I don't know if sub 18 is like a big deal now, if we're past that. But like whatever. But yeah, like it blow their mind, So even Wind Waker recently with the manual super swimming, where now Gymnast has a freaking 1/3. Like if you haven't seen, honestly, a world record progression video on Wind Waker would be insane, because to see that run go from being a 5-hour speed run in mid-July 2013, 5 hour, like just barely sub 5 hour, right? And then now it's dropped down to an hour 13, just 4.5 years later. It's insane. So I think that'd be a great video. I would love to watch that with y'all, if whoever makes it and if they give me permission and everything else. I would love to, but this is another great example though of the culture of how far some games come. It's sick. It's godlike. But with that though, yeah, take all this history lesson here and know that you're part of the solution or just the general betterment of speedrunning. It's great. So I think I've ranted long enough here now. I'm really excited, and I appreciate all of you for even checking that out. So I'm trying something a little bit new here. But for now though, one of my game is off, so I'm gonna fix that real quick. Well, the solution being the ignorance of speedrunning. The misconception that speedrunners are cheaters, or just like those who watch speedruns but don't understand what's like. I don't know, like, because like the perception of speedrunning I feel is kind of important for the increased accessibility of it. So the more people understand like why the glitches are a big deal, or people just, like the misconception that just speedrunners just like break the games and all they want is the glitches and that they're cheating, or it's not the biggest problem in speedrunning, debatably, but like I feel like that perception could be problematic in the future, and having that combated, opposed, is a good thing, definitely. But shall we continue though? I'm about to get fucking hit right here. Oh my god. So yeah, with that, we're done with Twitch movie night. I once again encourage y'all, give Average Trade, give Bouncy Boy, give every one of them some love. Blackland, thank you for the 22 months. I look forward to just doing more things, man.